I feel ready to explode. I feel like victory is just around the corner in the road that's been winding and waiting and isn't quite yet paved. Just one more turn and then I'll earn the dream that I've had saved, that dream that I could feel inside myself when everything was dark. When directionless, my spiraling thoughts capsized, that spark that kept me from drowning, kept me hopeful for a one-day better me, kept me walking towards a future self I couldn't quite yet see, but still was walking, each step laying foundation for the next, feeling my way forward, feeling my bones click and my muscles flex, stretching my life to transcend work, reaching to live inside my why, wanting the freedom to let the good opportunities pass by so that I can get to great, so that I can appreciate the cool grass on a spring day and the warm laugh of an old friend. I can see the life I'm working towards. It's just around the bend. I've been patiently preparing for this corner in the road. My body's hot, my heart is revved. I am ready to explode, to sprint after my dreams, turn my potential into kinetic flow, to give my everything. I am ready. I am on my mark. Let's go. Hey, it's your girl Ahsante, helping you move consciously and creatively through life, so let's go. We're gonna make it happen in this next year, okay? I have 3 main goals in 2022, and I feel like if I can reach those goals, it would dramatically change my life. Right now, I feel very close to where I wanna be, and in a way, this is the most exciting part. It's the anticipation of being at the edge of something big. It's the challenge of the chase. It's pushing yourself outside of your comfort zone and working at your highest ability. I've had this vision of Ahsante the Artist ever since I gave this channel that name almost 9 years ago, and it's a vision that's become clearer and clearer since then. They're the things that I laid out in the video I made right after college about being in uncharted territory. I want to make a living being creative. I want to make films. I want to be at home in creative communities. I want to feel like I've really earned the artist part of my name. And I've definitely been on the right track, and I've made a lot of progress, but am I really being an artist right now? Am I making art on a regular basis? Am I making a living with my art? Like yes and no. Like it's a yes and no to both of those questions, and I want it to just be yes. I haven't spent that much time recently developing my creative voice. I don't feel like I quite have the presence that I want within creative spaces, and my income, while definitely present, is wildly inconsistent, truly all over the place. I've said more about that on Patreon if you're interested in the behind-the-scenes business side of things. This past March, I gave myself a year or 2 to try being a YouTuber and see if I could turn it into a career. And over the past 9 months, my strategy has changed from focusing on YouTube to focusing on being an independent creative, including creative consulting. And I want to resolve to stay independent, even if YouTube alone isn't what makes that possible. So there are 3 overall things that I want to accomplish in 2022 that will make the kind of life I want attainable and sustainable. If you're a part of my Brilliant Beans, which is my community on Patreon, then you'll have heard me talking about doing a content sprint this coming year. I would love to publish a video every week in 2022. Feels daunting for me to say that publicly because it's been a challenge for me to do weekly in the past, but I'm claiming it now. It will happen. This is my highest priority. By any means necessary is what I'm saying. Let's get it done. Making videos on my YouTube channel has been the thing to push my career forward in various ways, from connecting with other creators, to having interesting speaking and publicity opportunities, to working as a YouTube expert in my previous day jobs at media companies. And I feel like I still haven't gone full out, and I feel like truly going for it on my YouTube channel would only accelerate things. And I don't want to just be on YouTube. Up until now, I've really only had time to commit to one platform, and as an online video strategist, I do think that it's better to master one platform than to be lackluster across platforms, so no regrets on that decision. But I want to put the time and energy into being on Instagram and TikTok. I want to spin up my email newsletter again, link to that in the description. And I want to be able to just keep up with the ways that multimedia content is evolving online. And I do want to make sure that I have an artistic practice outside of content creation for the platforms. I want to make sure that I'm writing my poetry, singing, dancing, painting, playing instruments, and just doing all the things that fill my creative spirit. My second goal is to grow my business. I want to be not just making content, but making it in a way that allows me to run my business in a way that's financially sustainable. Overall, in 2021, I brought in a good amount of revenue, like low-key, I'm pretty proud of myself, but much of that income came from sources that will not be repeating themselves, like creative grants or one-time consulting gigs. I'd really love to be making money primarily from providing value to my audience. That way things can be more steady and predictable. And I'd love to spin up other income streams so that I'm diversifying where my money comes from, and that would give me more stability. My third goal is to have fun while doing all this. For most of my adult life, I felt like I've just been working all the time. I'd be working at school or at work, and then I'd come home and work on this YouTube channel. Work. And there wouldn't be anything that I'd be doing just for fun. I made my first moves to change that this year. 2021 was actually the first year where I felt fully satisfied with my social life. Post-vaccine, I went and saw friends, I did outdoor activities, and my spirit is just so much lighter for it. I still don't take that much personal leisure time outside of social time. I don't have things that are purely hobbies, and I've heard that some people do this thing called relaxing. I don't know, seems interesting to try. I actually did just come back from my first ever self-made retreat in the woods. It was super refreshing and makes me want to do smaller retreats throughout the year, even if there's no travel, even if it's just a day or two, just to be totally offline, unavailable, and focused in the present moment. So I want to be making content and growing my business in a way that doesn't have me constantly stressed or without time to take a step back, do the things that I love, and see the people who I care about. And I've really stepped my health game up over the past couple of years, so I want to make sure that I still have time to do my daily jogging, meditating, and prepare my green smoothies. When I take that time for myself every day, my mood is better, I'm better to work with, and I'm more enthusiastic to really dive into my work. So how will I do all of this? In a word, consistency. Consistency is my word for 2022. I've basically spent the last 9 months of independence getting my bearings, setting myself up, trying things, seeing what works, and now it's time for me to consistently execute. I now know what schedule works for me. I know my work hours, I have a consistent sleep schedule, I have a single consistent workspace that meets my needs, and I have a consistent social calendar with a handful of folks who I meet up with in regular intervals on a regular basis. None of those were the case at the beginning of the year. I've been sticking to jogging to get my daily exercise, I've been sticking to green smoothies to get my daily nutrients, so I figured out ways to manage my health and diet consistently. So my effort is going into consistently doing the practices and maintaining the systems and routines that I've been discovering and developing over the past few years. And I do want to honor that although I'm saying this coming year is the year I want to change my life in a public-facing way, the process of trying to improve my life and improve myself has been years in the making. It doesn't happen overnight. I felt like every year has been a year of preparation, and while I thought 2021 was going to be the year that I popped off and went full steam ahead with content creation, this year wound up being a year of preparation as well. But I think the ways that I've prepared are really what's going to allow me to focus on execution going forward. I've spent a lot of time getting organized, setting up workflows, conditioning my home and work and production environment for productivity, and figuring out my capacity. And I've chronicled a lot of that journey on this channel. It's taken a while, but I want to be in this for the long haul. And as someone who is very thoughtful and strategic, I'm glad I've taken the time to set myself up and really work on the business before I work in the business. That way I know I'll be ready for whatever this content sprint year throws at me. So I feel like I'm super ready. All that's left is to take this year and kick it into high gear. I said let's take this year and kick it into high gear. Let's get it, let's go. I'll be updating my Patreon supporters on my progress towards these goals throughout the coming year. So if you're interested in the behind the scenes of my creative journey or in supporting my creative journey, then you can head over to Patreon to join my brilliant beans. As always, remember to live spiritedly and think creatively, and I will see you next time.